It's time to go up the mountains again, up to Dovre, to try to photograph the musk oxen. I thought I was going to show you a little bit about my equipment, what I'm bringing with me and why. So in front of me here I have the most important equipment that I'm going to use when I'm going to photograph the musk oxen. My main camera is of course the Nikon Z9. Really happy with this camera here. But my first time using it was with the musk oxen last year. I had it on 20 frames per second and made it home with a lot of images that I didn't need to have. So I'm going to turn it down to 10 frames per second. I don't need that fast frame rate with the musk oxen, which moves slowly. Great camera, I love it, and it's weather resistant and can handle all these kind of conditions. So, and with the lens I have the Nikon 600mm with me. Last year I had a 500mm. I had that for many years and I was really happy with it, especially when I used the D500. It was good enough range. But as I walk over to the full frame, I see that 500 can be a little bit on the smaller side, so therefore I upgraded to the 600mm. Even though it's around 800 grams heavier, I think it's worth it to have that extra reach, especially if you want to keep your distance to the animals and let them have like be calm down and be relaxed. So I really love this lens here. This is the FL version. This is a lot lighter than the previous version, so I really love this. It's an expensive lens, but for me this is a tool that's going to do a job. Also I have the screen recorder, the Ninja Atomos V Plus. I can use this to record my screen so you can see what I'm doing if I'm changing setting. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it with me all the time, but I hope to do it in a couple of occasions depending on where we're going to and how long we're going to walk. One worries that I have is to fully pack my backpack, especially if we're going to have a long hike further in the mountains. It's not ideal to have a heavy loaded backpack and walking for many hours. That of course hurts my shoulders and my back, and it's a lot more stressful to carry around. But I think and I hope that I can use this a couple of times so I can show you a little bit more what I do. Awesome tool, really love this. And also we are going to be in the mountains and until the sun sets. And when we're getting back, it's getting dark and it's really important to have a good headlight. And this headlight here from Fenix I really love. Can charge by USB-C. Love this. Also have the teleconverter, 1.4 teleconverter, and if I need to have that extra reach, this is perfect. So of course this goes in my bag as well. This little tech bag from Peak Design is really good. I actually love it. I have looked for a tech bag for many years and I've seen that many of them are good but not good enough. What I like about this from Peak Design, it's open like this and you can have access to everything and see at once here. And you have all kind of small pockets with zippers and without zippers, and they are soft and you can hold the batteries, you can hold cables and small things, a memory card. I have my Gopro camera inside here as well, and also is weather resistant, this one here. Easy and has this little handle as well. I really love this here. You had an extra room which you can have more cables. I have these small lids here and yeah, this is perfect. I really recommend this one here. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring this up the mountains, but use it for B-rolls as well, this little gimbal. But this is a Weeble S and really good gimbal, but light. It's not too heavy, but it's almost a kilogram, and I don't want to carry that in the longer distance as well. So, but I think I'm going to bring with me just to make some B-rolls with a smooth movements. And last, I'm going to use the tripod. Normally I haven't used a tripod up until because I need to be mobile. Since I have my bad elbows and it's hard to hold the big lens and camera for a long time, I need to have a tripod to reduce the stress on my elbows. And therefore I'll look for the lightest solution that I can get out there. I was also contacted by Sirui. They asked me if I want to try some of the video heads out and choose this little video head here. This is the AM5V. It's really light. Actually, on the paper you cannot use that heavy lens with a heavy camera. There is designed for smaller cameras, but I need to use this one to support it because I want the lightweight, as light as possible. Therefore I'm going to use it with the 600, but it's not recommended. But I've tried it a little bit and it's really good. Not because of the lightweight, and also because you get that smooth movements when you're filming as well. But it's weighing nothing, and that's perfect. Together with the Peak Design tripod here is really nice because it's extremely light and compact. It's not recommended to like pull it all the way out and have like heavy lenses and camera. It's going to be wobbly then. But I'm not shooting from that high level anyway. Either sitting down or maybe like a little higher, so it's not a problem to have it out in this range here. It's really steady even with that length, and easy to take up and down. I like this clippy clips here, so I can move it easily up and down. So this is going to be a little friend of mine, so I can support this and also ease the stress on my elbows. And also I'm going to have the drone with me to have some B-rolls. I cannot film with the drone inside the national park, that is not legal, but outside I can film. Perfect little drone, Air 2S I use for this here. So this is the main equipment I'm going to use for the trip to Dovre. And of course I have my backpack, my F-Soft backpack. I'm also packing everything in a bag that I got from Peak Design, Duffel 65 liter. It's really robust and also has a lot of room and small pockets, so you can put some chargers and cables and small things that I don't want to lose inside all my clothes. So yeah, perfect. Now I am fully packed, all my equipment. It's a lot, but now it's just to get a good night's sleep and wait for Oddbjørn to show up at my place. So I will see you.